Hey guys, thanks for taking the time to watch my video. This video is for those of you that want to start your own company, those of you that are contemplating starting a successful appliance repair business. I am going to give you 10 keys on how you can start a successful appliance repair business from day one. The first point is the right mindset. Anyone can do this, guys. Starting a residential appliance repair business is super easy when you know what you need and how to start, and we'll get into more detail here shortly. Number 2 is financial freedom. With your own successful appliance repair business, you will achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom is nothing more than being able to make life decisions about your finances without being stressed or not having enough. Again, we'll talk about that shortly. Take care of the legal aspects. There's not a lot that you have to do to own a appliance repair business, especially a residential appliance repair business, when it comes to the legalities. As with any business, advertising is one of the keys, and with the appliance repair business, quality leads. We'll get into that on where you should get them, how you can get them, and who you should not purchase them from. Go solo at first. I do want to emphasize that here shortly. Number 6 is quality service. Always offer good service at a fair price. Number 7, know your worth. Here's where most of the guys that first start out, they want to be the cheapest guy in the area. That is not good, and you're going to find out why. Competition. I will always say, and I believe it, I've been doing this business now over 12 years. There is never too much competition if you do the things and conduct your business the way I'm going to show you here shortly. Keep your overhead low. Most of you already know the more you keep your overhead low, the higher the profits. And then last but not least, always be learning. We're going to go into all of these in detail now. Of course, as a business owner, you're also an entrepreneur. And like I said earlier, the right mindset will determine whether you will succeed or fail. As you see here, the definition, the entrepreneur mindset is about a certain way of thinking. It is about the way in which you approach challenges and mistakes. It is about an inherent need to improve your skill set and try again. As you see on this slide right here, an entrepreneur or an appliance repair business owner knows one simple fact. If one person has made it, I will make it. Making a mistake is what I call tuition. You pay for that mistake, you learn from it, and move on. I remember after being trained from a local guy, when I went out on my first repair job for my local company, I went out and it was a repair on a refrigerator. It was not cooling. I went out there, I looked at it, and I automatically thought it was a defrost issue. What I didn't realize is what I should have looked at was the evaporator coils. Those of you that are about to get in this business or are in this business, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I started changing defrost components, and of course that did not fix the problem. I tried to get the local guy to help me out and just give me some advice over the phone, but he wanted to get into my business and actually visit the customer with me. Of course, I didn't allow that. So I ended up giving the guy his money back. I didn't allow that to stop me, and I went on from there, and I have a very successful appliance repair business today, 12 years later. Which brings me to point number 2. Don't let one mistake stop you from pursuing your dream to become an entrepreneur or an appliance repair business owner. You are human. You're going to make mistakes. Even when you become a seasoned or experienced appliance repair technician, you'll make simple mistakes. You just learn from them and move on. Now, with us, we're going to be able to help you to minimize those mistakes. Point number 3 is very important. Don't quit. You must have the mindset that failure is not an option. The only difference between a successful appliance repair company or any business than that of the one that fails is the successful appliance company didn't quit. They made small mistakes, but they kept going. They learned from their mistakes, picked themselves up, and kept going. And like I said, guys, and I can't emphasize enough, you have a mentor. You have a course that's going to teach you and minimize those mistakes so you can keep moving and be profitable at a very early stage in your business. The last point I will make in this video about having the right mindset as an entrepreneur, or for those of you that are about to start your own appliance repair business, is who you should listen to. This is a huge mistake that most people make when they're considering starting their own business. They listen to the wrong people. You should only listen to positive people. That's number 1. Also, someone who has owned a business or owns a business or is starting a business. Never listen to someone that does not have the guts or the intestinal fortitude to start a business. They're going to give you all the wrong advice. Whatever you do, stay away from negative people. That means family members, so-called friends. It does not matter. If they are trying to rain on your parade when it comes to starting your own business, you need to get away from them. And then, of course, you need a mentor. That's where we come in, and we're going to encourage and help you in any way we can. I cannot emphasize enough, guys, when you're about to start a business, you're better off keeping it to yourself than to tell or try to get advice from the wrong people. Financial freedom and financial security. If you want financial freedom, then all you have to do is exactly what's on this slide. Financial freedom is a habit. Taking positive steps every day. And starting your own appliance repair business can get you there. And I am going to explain that in more detail now. So how can owning your own appliance repair business provide financial freedom for you and your family? You guys have visited my website at cornerstoneappliancetrainingcourse.com. You will see on one of my images I have how to make $65,000 to $80,000 the first year. Now, if you have also watched one of my other videos on how you can achieve that, you know I explain in detail that not everyone will do that. I have had my very first student make 6 figures the first year. I've had another student that in 9 months made $70,000 working this on the side. Then, of course, not all of you will make $65,000 to $80,000 the first year. That's for the go-getters, those that will put in the effort and are trying to achieve that goal for themselves and their family. But I will break down how the appliance repair business, owning your own appliance repair business, is extremely lucrative. Financial freedom with owning your own appliance repair business. For those of you that do not know, all appliance repair companies and techs collect a service call when they go out and troubleshoot and diagnose an appliance. The average is 65 to 95, some are more. The average calls per day that we teach you on how to achieve is 4 to 6. If you're a go-getter, 8 to 10. The average repair pure profit that I teach you to make, and that's after parts, meaning parts are not included. This is pure profit, is 100 to 150 per repair. So to continue with the financial freedom and what the income looks like, the average week is 1,000 to 1,500. Once you get some experience and know how to advertise and get leads, 1,500 to 2,500. The average monthly is 4,500 to 5,500. And again, we teach you, for those of you that want to get the high income, 6,000 to 8,000. Then the average yearly is 54,000 to 60,000. And then the go-getters is 65 to 80,000. Guys, this is more than achievable for those of you that want to make this kind of income. Now, I have students that only do this part-time. I have students that are retired and they only want to supplement their income. It's totally up to you. But I can assure you, for those of you that want to achieve this kind of money for you and your family, it's more than doable. And also, the average repair on an appliance, before you get some experience, it's going to take you 30 to 45 minutes. Once you get some experience, this is a rinse and repeat business. You will be able to repair most appliances in 20 to 30 minutes. Taking care of the legal aspects. Anytime you're starting a new business, there are 3 basic legal forms in which you're going to choose when you're starting that business. One of them is sole proprietorship, partnership, and corporation. For most of you that are just starting out with your appliance repair business, I started with a sole proprietorship, but I made sure that I had $1 million liability insurance that only cost me $55 a month. Now, I would highly recommend as soon as possible that you at least upgrade to an LLC for your protection. Another myth that we'll clear up here is certification is not required to do residential appliances in most counties. However, always check with your county clerk and find out what the requirements are. We do offer a certification certificate with our course and memberships. Once you take the practice test within each module, and you can take them as often as you like, you can take the final exams, and as long as you meet the requirements, which of course we will teach you, then you can receive a certificate of certification. We've had a few guys do that. Some of them are working for other companies or businesses, and that certificate of certification will allow them to get a pay raise. Appliance business advertising. As with all new businesses, advertising is the bloodline of your business. Of course, that's where you get your customers. Now, with the Cornerstone Appliance Training Course, we teach you and provide all of this for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're not just an appliance training course. We give you everything from A to Z to start your own appliance repair business. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about leads. I will mention them briefly. You can look at my other videos. We teach you how to advertise very affordably. We also show you how to get true appliance leads, not shared leads. Some of you know what I'm talking about when you've been out there purchasing leads from leads companies only to find out that you're sharing them with 4 or 5 local guys in your area, and you are paying $15 to $25 per lead whether you land that appointment or not. I think that is too much, and it is way over the top. We teach you through our ARMS program, Appliance Repair Marketing Solutions, how to get exclusive 100% leads that only call your phone or visit your website. One of the most important aspects of advertising your company and getting those new customers, high quality customers, is your website. The website, as you guys already know, we are in a visual society. Everyone searches via the internet, whether it's through a smartphone, an iPad, or a computer. They're going to look for you when they need an appliance repair through the internet. As the old saying goes, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. When they search for those services of appliance repair and you have a substandard website, most customers are going to leave your site and go to your competitor. We offer a 20-page professionally designed and optimized website for free for 6 months. We install it, maintain it, upload it for you. After 6 months, you can take your website or you can stay with us for a very small fee and we will maintain it and host it for you. I cannot emphasize enough, guys. Your website must be professional. You can see a sample of one of our websites at the Cornerstone Appliance Training Course.com website. The next point, no employees needed at this time. Go solo at first. When you first start, you need to keep things simple for now because you are going to be the appliance repair company and business owner, and of course you may have your wife helping you. But I want to emphasize going solo. Start by yourself. I get the calls all the time where the guys and girls see how lucrative the appliance repair business is and they want to start hiring appliance techs. That's not the way to go. I have had 7 local techs. When I tell you you need to go solo at first, trust me. The reason you need to go solo is your company's reputation is on the line. You don't want to deal with an appliance tech with a bad attitude, late on appointments, not doing the job right, even though it's simple and easy. A dissatisfied customer is not going to give the appliance tech a bad reputation. They're going to give you, your company, the bad reviews. They're going to tell their friends not to use you because of that appliance tech's action. You don't need to deal with that, especially when you first start. I would highly recommend that you get proficient at the appliance repair business before you even consider hiring employees. This is your company and you need to protect your good reputation and get those high quality referrals because you're doing a good job and have the right attitude at all costs. Guys, this is probably the most important slide if you're going to have a successful appliance repair business from day one. Quality service is a must. Always offer quality service at a fair price. This is where I get so many referrals that I can't keep up with them. You must provide quality service. That means professional, the way you look, act, your mannerism, your attitude or your personality, the way you handle customers, meaning being polite, that you're on time. If you're late, and this one is a big one, guys, because it does happen in this business. A repair will take longer than you expect. But if you call that customer in advance or text, because we are in a digital era, they will not be mad with you. Or when you do finally hire a tech, you must do that. If you don't call them, you already have a dissatisfied customer. I can't begin to tell you how much money I save in my local business because I don't have to advertise through my referral system. Your quality service for that customer must be impeccable. And I'll give you another tip. This is what separates you from the big boys, the big companies, the established companies that we'll get into more in detail later. The next point is know your worth. Being the lowest can hurt. Underbidding the lowest competitor will cause you to lose quality customers. This also, guys, is a big one. When you first start, you are tempted to be the lowest service call or the lowest repair. Well, you're causing yourself two problems out of the gate. If you go with the lowest, you're also going to get the lowest end of the customer base. The high quality customers, the ones that don't complain, really don't want to pay you for your services or your repairs, is in being fair with your pricing. Also, a lot of customers don't see you as a professional when everyone else's service call is between $65 and $95 and your service call is $30 or $35. 9 times out of 10, the high quality customers will tell you, I may call you back, I'm going to keep shopping around. They're going to make some type of excuse on why they're not going to use you. Now, don't misunderstand me. You don't need to be greedy. You do want to be fair. In our course, we teach you and show you how to be fair, how to beat your competition with your pricing while you're growing your business. There is a balance on how to charge for a service call and a repair. You just need to know what that is in your area. And again, we'll help you and show you how to do just that. This slide is the major reason most of you are still on the fence, and a lot of you will never start your appliance repair business. Your competitors or the businesses that are already established. Competitor knockout. I believe, and it is proven, no such thing as too much competition if you follow 4 simple rules. Business integrity, be professional, customer satisfaction, and having a mentor, of course, like us, Cornerstone Appliance Training. I cannot emphasize enough, if you conduct your business just like this, the competition will be no problem. I can't begin to tell you how many customers, once I serviced them, mentioned or made a statement such as, this was a pleasant experience. I also heard of my competitors, they were grumpy, their employees, they were late, they were arrogant, they had bad manners, all of those things. I had a tech at one point, as a matter of fact, the first guy I hired locally, and what my practice was, and I suggest this for you new guys, I would go to the customer first. After I established rapport and showed them what our local company was about, then I would send my new hire, my new tech. And more often than not, the customers that are good customers, sweet elderly ladies, businesses, would tell me after he went out and serviced them, would say to me, don't send him back. I don't want to deal with him again. You come or don't send anyone. That's why I mentioned earlier, go solo. Remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. You want those new customers to see the highest standard possible for your company, which is you. Don't send customers bad texts or texts with attitudes or text that's going to hurt your company and its reputation. Another key that will make your appliance repair business successful from day one is keep your overhead low. You will see this slogan, lower down your overhead is easy with your own appliance repair business. That's another reason why I like this business. It's a very low startup. No office needed. A few inexpensive tools. Don't go out there and buy the high-end tools. I started with the very basics And in our course, we show you how to do that. And all you need is a few testers, very low end, as long as they get the job done, a simple hand drill. I started with a quarter drill from Walmart that was $19.99. Use the vehicle that you have. I know a lot of guys would disagree with me, and a lot of people jump out there and they go buy a brand new van or an expensive van, and they want to stock it, and they want to put an expensive sign on it. No, do not do that. I still drive vehicles that has never had a company logo or sign on it. I started out, as most of you know, and if you don't know, go look at my video with a 1994 Ford F-150 extended cab truck in 2007. You also need a professionally designed website that's optimized for your area. We offer that in our course for free. It's a 20-page website, top 15 keywords for the appliance repair business in your area. It's professionally designed. We install it, we set it up, we host it, we do everything for you for 6 months for free. You only need a few forms to start your appliance repair business, which we provide you. We also show you what forms and how long you need to keep your invoices. We give you the tax information. We give you everything you need to start and run your business. The other point 6 is no license. Like I said earlier, check with your county. In most states, all you need is a DBA and insurance to run your local appliance repair business. No expensive insurance. I get insurance for, I think it's $55 a month, and that will cover you if you ever have any problems. I've never had to file a claim. If you follow the business the way we teach you, you should not have to file a claim. Maximize your profits. Customers pay for parts. Now there's a couple of ways to do this, guys. I discuss it in more detail in the course, but some of you will have the customers pay up front. I don't do that, but that's up to you how you run your business. I do have students that do that. Sometimes it makes the customer more committed. I do collect a service call, and then I collect the balance once I come back and repair that appliance. Last but not least, in this video, the last key is always be learning. As you see here at the bottom of this image, a wise business owner, in this case an appliance repair company, knows there's always something you can learn in the appliance industry. We offer lifetime membership in all of our courses and updates. And I highly recommend that you take 1 or 2 times a week and just watch videos on appliances you feel like you need more training on. For example, refrigerators. Refrigerators are a challenge for most new appliance techs as well as new appliance repair companies. It's not that refrigerators are extremely hard to troubleshoot or challenging. The difference is their troubleshooting steps are a little more in detail. You can misdiagnose them if you do it quickly. Inexperienced techs will troubleshoot till they find one problem and they don't go any further checking the other components of the refrigerator to confirm that it only has one issue. That's why we recommend for those students of ours that are new appliance techs that they wait before they start servicing and repairing refrigerators. We teach them to get the confidence with the easier appliances first and then move on to refrigerators. Thanks again, guys, for taking the time to watch my video on the 10 keys on how to start a successful appliance repair business. If you have not already subscribed, you can just hit the subscribe button below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and we'll help you in any way we can. As always, be blessed and be encouraged.